On Monday, President Bola Tinubu, during the 29th Nigerian Economic Summit in Abuja, stated that the new student loan program by the federal government will commence in January 2024. President Tinubu said the student loan will provide access to interest-free loans to Nigerian students in higher institutions, as well as establish an education loan fund to help the students fund their education regardless of their financial backgrounds.
By January 2024, the new student loan program must commence. To the future of our children and students, we are saying no more strikes. There must be consumer credit. The scheme will have to come to effect as soon as possible.
Reacting to the development, a lecturer of the University of Benin, Dr. James Okoshini, said, inasmuch as the Student Loan Act is commendable, the federal government's ability to sustain and fund the scheme should be of concern. Dr. Okoshini emphasized on the need for the federal government to improve the tertiary institutions in Nigeria by rehabilitating infrastructure such as lecture theaters, school hostels, as well as lecturers' welfare.
Now that you have the internet age, you need money to buy data. Some of them equally will need money for their transport, they need money for their housing and feeding. If some of their parents cannot meet up with those responsibilities, the loan will assist in making them, do what they want to do. Funding in any form is important in development of a system.
Some students from the University of Benin who spoke with BTV News said the loan is a laudable development as it will give aid to many qualified students who are unable to pursue their education, while urging the federal government to make it a student grant instead of a loan.
It shouldn't be as a loan, because the students, how would they raise the money back to pay what they have collected? It should be like, how would I put it, a grant for the student instead of a loan. I feel like it should be free instead, because basically other countries provide free educations. Though it might not be for everybody, but at least 1/3 of youths is supposed to be going through free education at one point, either in their masters, primary education. I think it will go a long way. Scholarship will go a long way instead of student loan.
On their part, some parents stated that the loan may provide an opportunity for their children to pursue higher education, but it also comes with a responsibility for repayment, which may create or worsen the debt profile of students due to high rates of unemployment in the country, with little guarantee of employment after school. The respondents called on government at all levels to create more jobs in the country, as well as empower the Nigerian youth.
For me, it's okay, but it's how far, it's not how well. It can help parents to reduce the burden. It will help them now to do some things in order to succeed in future.
It's very nice. It's a good something. If really they do it, if they promise, they always promise and fail. If maybe they promise and they really fulfill it, it's very nice. It's a good thing.
The eligibility conditions for students applying for the student loan include an annual family income of less than 500,000 naira, proof of admission into any of the public higher institutions in Nigeria, and provision of at least 2 guarantors of a civil servant on level 12 or a lawyer with at least 10 years of post-core experience. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.